Hi guys, Alberto here. We are today, Bike Nation is today in Rome in the Vallelunga circuit, and we are here with Simone Folgori, the chief of the Italian Speed Championship for motorcycle.
Hi everyone. Bye.
Thank you for your time. And why we're here today? What's going on?
Today here in Vallelunga we have the third round of the Italy Cup. This is the second competition in Italy for road racing. It's a great weekend of races because we have 11 races. We have more than 300 riders, so it's a great weekend for us, and I hope you enjoy it.
We are enjoying. Thank you very much. So you are the head of the Italian Championship for motorcycles. So can you give us an instant photo picture of the Italian motorcycling today?
Yeah, I work for the Italian Federation, and the Italian Federation since 10 years ago starts a new project, a project about the development of road racing from the bottom to the top. A project that have two main targets. The one is a sporting target, create a new talent, a new rider, and the second one improve the communication and the marketing project about the road racing. So we start to organize directly all the championships in Italy as federation. So we organize mini road racing, Italy Cup, and the CIV, the Italian Championship, with the best championship, best national championship now, maybe in Europe. And so we are very proud about this project, but it's only the beginning, because now we create a lot of riders, but we try to do better every year. Yeah.
Okay. So the CIV is the one of the most complete and high-end motorcycle championship in the world. From the CIV start a lot of riders that are now competing in the World Championship, like Petrucci and Morbidelli in MotoGP, and Baiocco and Savadori in Superbike, Bulega, Fenati, you name it. So only the Italian can pull this off.
No, because when we start this project, maybe we are in best moment of the motorcycle in Italy, because we have Biaggi, Rossi and Capirossi at the top of the world.
Okay.
But under there is nothing. We have only two riders in 125 World Championship.
Okay.
So we try to increase the number of the rider, and now we have 9 riders in Moto3, 9 in Moto2. We have a World Champions. We won 5 or 6 titles in World Superbike, European Stock 600, European Stock 1000. So the project was born to create a lot of riders.
Okay.
And we help the riders since they are children.
Okay.
We choose the better one. We help them with also economic help,
Yeah.
but when technical, we organize a weekend where in circuit to learn and to improve their technical attitude.
Okay.
All over the years, and we have now for road racing 35 riders under our umbrella, and we call the project Talenti Azzurri.
Okay.
But the Italian Federation have more than 90 riders with motocross, enduro, trial, yes,
trial.
And also for quad.
Wow.
And
it's a complete range.
It's a complete range, about 90 riders, and the 90 riders are the future of the Italian motorcycle. And every year we choose the better one to And we think that one day became the new Morbidelli, the new Bagnaia, the new Bulega,
The new Bulgarian.
and so on.
Okay, so you introduced the 300cc class that now is part also of the Dorna championship. Is it matching your expectation?
Yes, a lot, because the project have a target for the high level, and we have the Moto3, the pre-Moto3, and a lot of prototype classes. But we think that we need another class for to improve the number of the riders.
Okay.
To have more riders, not more champions, but more riders.
More riders, okay.
And maybe the 300
Is the perfect class.
is the perfect class because it's cheap, it's easier,
Okay.
and we have a lot of type of motorcycle, because in the 90s when we were young
Yeah.
we have a lot of motorcycle, the 125,
Yes.
and people can find a bike easier. Now young people have
Not so much possibility.
not so much possible because there aren't bikers in the shop. Okay,
Okay.
It's not easy.
Need
But
to
in the last 3 or 4 years, arrived KTM, arrived Yamaha, arrived Kawasaki, with a new bike, very different.
Okay.
The problem is they are very different, but are new bikes. So maybe we have the right tools, the right.
You can help in developing the bike. And developing the rider.
Yes. The problem is to create a rules that help riders and bikes to have the same level in the circuit during
so
the
you
race.
make it equal for everybody.
Yeah, and it's very hard. It's very hard. But now the problem is more and more difficult because the 300 became a world championship. So the games became very hard because company want to win. Everybody is not in the world championship to participate but to win.
But to win, yes.
So made the rules became harder and harder, but I think that the 300 could be the entry level class for the riders, very cheap and easier. When became a class of the world championship, it's another problem.
It's another problem.
Yeah.
They fight with the knife in the teeth, the young.
Yes, but arrive the money, arrive
Yes.
business, arrive the stress, arrive the sponsor, TV. So became a world championship, and pressure are very different. But in our philosophy, the 300 is the entry class level, and we hope that remain in this target. If the 300 will become a superbike 300,
it's no more.
no, it's the death of the category, in my opinion.
Yes, correct. And so organizing the CIV, it's require huge planning and a lot of effort to put in place. So when actually you start planning, and which aspect you are working on?
As an Italian federation, we organized the championship. We wrote the rules, technical and sporting rules.
Okay.
We organized the TV coverage, the marketing plan, and so on. Okay. So every year at April, May, we start to plan the next year.
Okay.
So now we are thinking about the future, because in our philosophy we keep the rules, the technical rules, fixed for 3 years.
Okay.
Minimum for 3 years, to help companies, teams, and sponsor to have a clear program, because you know that for 3 years we don't change the rules.
It's a long-term problem
There.
for them.
Now this is the year that the 3 years ending, so we start to plan the next 3 years technical, and we had a lot of idea, and we are very.
You're planning.
Yes,
to
it's very hard,
introduce-
it's an hard work because you have to make the right choice for 3 years. So
Yes.
it's not so easy. So,
It's not so easy to
no.
do the forecast.
Yes, but we try to do the best because we don't have a so strong business pressure.
Yes.
We have
correct.
a sporting target, so maybe it's easier because
easier.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. I'm sure it's not, but you are doing a great job. So here we are in Valrunga, for example. You introduced a lot of new features for the safety of the riders. What can you tell us about?
Safety is always
Your priority.
yes, always a priority.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud that in Italy maybe we are number one in the world for safety. For
Yeah.
safety, but not only because we have great circuit, but because we have great people working on the circuit.
Yeah.
We have great marshal. We work a lot with the with school for marshal, for race direction, because
continuous
yeah,
training.
it's a continuous training. It's a continuing to experimental to try to new
improve.
technologies.
Okay.
Here in Vallelunga, it's the first circuit with the green and electric panel,
Okay, so
the flag,
signaling.
the electric flag, electronic
Okay.
flag, and maybe it could be the future.
Yes.
Because it's became harder and harder find marshal, because
okay.
yeah, it's an hard work, and the electronic flags can help you to have, because during a race we need 200 marshal, so
Okay. Wow, that's
Yeah.
a huge number.
yeah, and maybe the technology can help you to have less marshal.
Less marshal.
Yes.
But can also help because, for example, as the bike going faster and faster for the rider, it's easy to see the electronic signaling.
Yes, it's easy, and you can talk to the rider easier because you can write on the panel. It's easy to have
Communicate.
to communicate from race direction to the rider.
riders.
Yes, it's one of the important goal, because now we can talk with the dashboards, but it's very difficult because the dashboards are very different one to the other. So
There's not a
maybe
common protocol.
with the electronic panel is one of the way that we are trying to do, but it's not easy. It's not easy because it's an hour goal,
Yes.
and the International Federation is sleeping now at the moment about it, so we don't know, but we don't care. We try it because safety is one of the first goal.
Yes, sure. And some of the riders of the CIV are also tester of MotoGP, like for example Pirro and Baiocco, for example. Did they input help you on safety point of view on improving the quality of racing?
Always. When we start new project with safety, with the rules, sporting or technical rules, we create a working group.
Okay.
But during the working group, we listen to the rider, to the company, to the circuits, and then we try to make the best decision. Someone have to decide, so
Yes. that is you.
at the end someone had to decide, but this decision is in our target is the most how can I say,
Important.
Yes, not important, but for everyone is the best one.
Okay, it's the best practice.
Yes, I think we tried, but working group for us are very, very important. We listen to all the parties involved in the project.
Okay, so you consider all the aspects, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are in between the second and the third round of the CIV. So how is going this year?
We are very happy because the level of the sporting and the level of the category is very high.
Okay.
And spectators are coming more and more every year. TV coverage is growing, so we are happy, and is growing the positive feeling about the people that know our championship.
Yes.
When someone arrives in our championship, it feels a good sensation. I don't know, and
It's a good
everyone.
achievement.
Yes, everyone is happy to stay in our championship. Companies are happy, new sponsors are happy. We have Toyota now this year. We have Airo, new companies that is the first year for that they work with us, and they are very happy.
Yeah,
so
Elf for lubricants.
yes, everyone is happy. So maybe we are working in the right way, but. My problem is that I'm never happy, so we try to do better every day. So now we start to think what we can improve for the next year, and our target is to create an equal level in all the classes, because my dream is that every race finish on the last corner.
Yes.
With 3 or 5 rider arrives at the last corner with different bikes.
Okay.
This is our target. When we have this result, maybe we can say we work it better.
Yes.
We work in,
And you can be happy.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Not always. So there are a lot of initiatives going on every weekend in the championship, like, for example, apart from the race from the morning to the evening, then you have the two-seater lap with Cristiano Migliorati, the pit walk. Are these, for you, key factor to reach this high level in the championship in terms of shows?
Yes, because one of the target of our championship is that the paddock should be an open place where spectators arrive and can see bikes, can talk with the riders, talk with the companies, and see directly what's happening. Okay. Maybe when we saw MotoGP or Formula One seems something very exclusive. Yeah. And our paddock cannot be exclusive, but open. So we have in Mugello we made a bus. We take the people and make the trip of the circuit with a bus.
Wow!
Zero adrenaline. Yes. But people are happy.
Who's driving the bus?
No, me. But we have, the tourist bus. We were with the open second roof. Floor, open roof. Yes. So very, very slow, but people are enthusiastic. Yes. In Misano, we made the same thing with the train, a little train, but make a circuit lap. For me, is normal, but for people, no. So with the bus, the same corner that made Rossi and Marquez, for people is important, and so we try to improve every round with this idea or strange project. But people are very happy about it, and this is for our sponsor also are important because. More idea, more project, more people arrive, more visibility, and so on and so on.
We saw that you have got in Mugello also a marriage declaration after the two-seater lap.
Yes, it's
everything happens.
Everything happens, but everything helps when you are a little championship, a national champion, but a little championship. You have to try everything to help your
To announce the show.
your communication, to help your championship to is a brandness, around the world.
Okay, so I have other two questions for you. The first one is this year we heard about the Italian Federation decided not to support the competitor that are going to do the road race outside. Which is the decision behind?
It's
If we can ask.
no, yeah, for sure. It's an hard decision because road racing are historical race,
Yes.
but it's not, we are in a sporting system,
Yes.
and road racing race are not in a sporting system. Okay, they are out of the calendar of the International Federation.
Right.
So it's not a world championship, it's not a European championship, it's just a race, and with a lot of risk.
Yeah.
And so as federation we decide that if you want to go, you can go, but not with my permission.
Okay.
You can go alone, it's not a
It's
problem,
your own risk.
but we have to stay in a system, in a sporting system, and to and we have to go to race inside the sporting system.
Okay. Yes, within the rules.
Yes, not in the rules, but in the system.
Okay.
If you wanna be in the system, you have to be a race that stay on with the rules of the system.
Okay.
If you wanna go out,
It's at your own risk.
it's a race. If you wanna go out of the system, it's okay, but you can have the rider of the system, but stay out of the system.
Yes, correct.
I don't know if I explain better.
Yes. Yes.
This decision create a lot of media problem for us,
Okay.
but
You think it's the right decision?
this year we lost 2 riders
Okay.
1 week ago in the island of Man.
Yeah, fortunately.
So maybe it's not so popular for this decision is not so popular, but we think it's
The right decision.
yeah.
And the last one, when we met, you told us that you will also open now to international partnership. What you can tell, if you can tell us about?
But our championship is on TV in USA, is on TV in Poland, is on TV in Africa. So international partnership are we try to increase our skills and level also for international riders.
Okay.
And we are not a world championship. We don't want to be a world championship, but we want to be a national championship at the best level to how can I say,
You want to be the best level in the
for the riders that want to be one day in a world championship.
Okay, a good base for the.
A good base, a necessary step.
Yes.
If you want to be one day a world championship rider,
Yes.
the step before is the national Italian championship. So this is our target.
Okay. So thank you very much, Simone Folgori.
Thank you to you. Sorry for my English.
No, no.
And
That's perfect.
and if you wanna, this is the Italian Cup. If you wanna come to see how we work in Italian Championship, it's a pleasure for us.
Thank you very much. Alberto D'Alessio, Bike Nation, Vallelunga.